This incident was gathered by Afran Bhai through his acquaintance Rupam, and it happened to one of Rupam's relatives. The story takes place in an old zamindar house located near Boira Bazaar in Khulna, locally known as Malik House. The incident began around 1996-97. The house has a huge adjacent garden where a deep silence always prevails. The residents had long been accustomed to minor abnormalities, such as occasionally seeing lights in the garden at night. The main events involved the family of 4 brothers: Mohsin, the eldest, aged 27-28, Masum, the second, Mamun, the third, and Muhammad Ali, the youngest. The new problems began with Mohsin, the eldest brother. At night, a terrifying sound would suddenly occur on the roof as if a bulldozer was running. After a 10-15-minute break following this sound, a thud sound would occur inside Mohsin Bhai's room, as if someone had violently struck it with a piece of wood. Immediately after the thud, Mohsin Bhai would notice a woman pacing from one end of the room to the other. He could only see her hair, which was drawn forward, completely covering her face. After walking for a long time, the woman would suddenly stop right in front of Mohsin Bhai's face and stare intently for a prolonged period. He would be too scared to open his eyes. After the first night, he told his family everything. Though the family initially dismissed it as an illusion or a nightmare, the same incident continued to happen every night.
When the same thing kept happening daily, calling local gobiraj, healers or exorcists, or paranormal experts proved useless. Finally, the parents decided to arrange Mohsin Bhai's marriage. Strangely, the incident stopped after his marriage. Everyone assumed the problem had been solved. But in reality, this was only the beginning of the real problem. After the problem with Mohsin Bhai stopped, the exact same incident began with the next brother, Masum. Masum Bhai was an extremely fearful person. He couldn't tolerate the incidents and would scream at night, causing his physical condition to rapidly deteriorate. Since marriage had provided a solution for the eldest brother, Masum Bhai was also married off. Astonishingly, the problem with him also stopped after his marriage. The problem then fell upon the third brother, Mamun. The same situation occurred, so he too was married, and the incident ceased for him as well. When the 3 brothers were married, the incident began with the youngest brother, Muhammad Ali, who was only 12 or 13 years old at the time. Since he was a minor, marriage was not an option. However, Muhammad Ali's situation was completely opposite to that of his 3 older brothers. When the incident occurred with them, he, as the youngest, was very curious and used to think, "I wish this would happen to me." When it truly began happening to him, he took it normally instead of being afraid. He would wait at night for the sound to occur, for the shadow figure to appear, and for her to stare at him. About 10 to 12 years passed this way. He had grown to love the shadow figure, in a way, simply because she met with him every day.
One day, Muhammad Ali Bhai wanted to show great courage. He thought that after all these years, he still hadn't seen the figure's face, and he had to see it today. As the shadow figure was routinely staring motionlessly close to his face, Muhammad Ali Bhai reached out and quickly grabbed the figure's face, pushing the forward-drawn hair aside. It is important to note that the shadow figure had never spoken to anyone in those 10 to 12 years. According to Muhammad Ali, when he pressed her face, it felt like he had touched a 100-year-old person's skin, tough and rough. In that instant, the shadow figure vanished. After that, the house was free of such incidents for quite some time, though Muhammad Ali Bhai secretly wished for her to return. After a few days, the shadow figure started coming back, but Muhammad Ali Bhai never dared to repeat that action again. Eventually, Muhammad Ali Bhai was also married off by his family. But unlike his 3 older brothers, the problem did not completely disappear for him. The issue remained for a long time even after his marriage. Later, after he had children, the problem gradually subsided. Russell Bhai, this incident started in 1996 and tentatively ended in 2015. No one has seen the shadow figure since then, and currently there are no men living in the house. However, the family members still hear the terrifying sounds on the roof and the thud sound inside the rooms. The family fears that this incident might occur again with someone else in their family in the future. This house is known as Malik House in Khulna, and the entire area considers it a fearful place.